Hello everyone and welcome back to another dribbling challenge video. Last challenge I believe we got to level 12? Oh no, level 12 was that flippy up one. Pretty sure it was level 19 actually. The one where, I don't know, I got stuck between those bollards and trying to jump at the same time and it was just a nightmare. What am I saying? Anyway, you probably noticed like, Jack, you're playing way too well to be concentrating. I'm actually recording the audio post filming because I don't know, for some reason my microphone just doesn't want to work at the moment, like to a good sound that you can actually hear me. So along with the game sound as well as my voice, I think it was just a bit too complicated really. Mind you, we're actually watching the video without the game sound now, so come to think of it, I probably could have saved myself an extra 15 minutes, but hey, I do it for you guys. And yeah, hope you've all been well. Just wanted to actually say thank you to those of you who've actually watched my most recent upload. Spent quite a bit of time on that one, probably 2 to 3 days worth, just actually learning how to use like filming techniques in Rocket League. Well, for those of you that do play Rocket League, you probably would know about Backers mod, and obviously the dribbling challenge is one of those things on Backers mod, but also they've got some pretty good features as well for like editing purposes, which was really handy. So I was able to get some pretty cool dolly shots of my aerial plays and just even crossover into like the next tips that I did. So yeah, actually really pleased with how that turned out. Mind you, I just not too sure if it's my graphics card or if it's my CPU or if it's my motherboard, but just getting those frame rates whilst using the filters to get those cinematic shots. So I don't know, maybe in the next one I'll probably look at just trying to mix it up with something a bit easier so it doesn't waste all those frames, because we all know those precious frames mean the world to us. And yeah, so look at us go. We're already at level 10. That was a pretty sick catch. I'm not gonna lie there. Also, just a heads up, you'll probably see some cutscenes every now and then. That's because I've actually just had a sweet cup of joe, as you can see right here, taking just a quick sip just to keep concentrated and to keep playing the dribbling challenge, really. Anyway, we've got less than 2 weeks to go of lockdown here in Melbourne. Finally, supposedly they're releasing a roadmap, but hey, I honestly think it'll just be a drop down to stage 3 and we'll still be restricted and blah blah blah. I'm pretty sure we're still like we are the only state in Australia that's still in some form of a lockdown, but hey, it's starting to pop up in other places around Australia too, so who knows what will be. But I guess in saying that, like, I've still got a lot of time to be, producing YouTube videos again. Still trying to find somewhat of a schedule when I can, but I think what you can expect from here on out is probably at least one video a week, I'd say, at the minimum, and hoping to eventually push to probably the 2 or 3. Just, it really depends as well, and been looking on YouTube quite rigorously, trying to see like, what content hasn't been made about Rocket League. And mind you, as I say that, I'm recording a dribbling challenge, which has probably been done by every second YouTuber that's ever recorded a YouTube video on Rocket League. But hey, like I said, getting back into it, and I found some little ideas that I could probably play around with. It's just about finding the energy on the weekends, because after work, or a full week of work, it's very hard, to muster that energy after being on a screen all day, then going onto a screen on the Saturday to film and record and think of ideas and be on all the time. It's it's quite taxing, and like I mentioned, for those of you that do make the videos and put time and effort into it, kudos to you for putting it in. I forgot how hard it was to make YouTube videos again, and I guess back in 2014, 2015, no, not 2014, it would have been 2013 when I first made my YouTube channel. I had that luxury in being a high school student and having every single afternoon to just not worry about things such as work, and could actually put time and effort into my YouTube videos. And I was actually looking back on them. They were pretty decent, mind you. I still made all those off of iMovie on my iPad when I had my old Elgato hooked up and whatnot into my laptop, so that was pretty cool. even today, I've still got a pretty scuffed setup. Like I said, I'm working from home at the moment, like a lot of you might be, and essentially I use my gaming monitor as my second monitor at work. So you could imagine there's just cords and that everywhere, and then also not having like a microphone stand, I've literally got the set of wine glasses that I put in on my work laptop, under my work laptop, as my microphone stand. So it's it's quite a feat for those people who do eventually work up to having a studio to record and that. But hey, I'm going for the more like actual old school YouTube where it's just made by someone and then hoping that someone else gets a bit out of it. And that's all my goal is really right now, is just to hopefully have a laugh with you guys, check in and like build a bit of a community, I guess, because you know, you go through a lot of YouTube channels nowadays and they just do it for the likes and clickbait and clickbait. What is that word? It's just no essence sometimes. I want that essence. And, you know, but there are a very, very few. Lately, I've got into YouTuber. He's Bully Juice, actually. So, does more fitness videos. And while I'm not playing Rocket League, I'm actually quite into the fitness, which is really good. Something helpful, gets the mind off of things. And, you know, I just like to keep active, because sitting on my ass for 12 hours a day, sometimes 15, if I'm playing Rocket League straight after work, like, it's not healthy, and no one should be doing that every day. So for those of you who like on your games 12 hours or more a day, do try and get outside, exercise for 30 minutes or 1 hour if you're a kid or a teenager, and yeah, just enjoy getting out. Then I guess in a way Rocket League's almost like a mental physical activity. I know that doesn't make sense, but I don't know, it's something that I can just actually focus on and be in the moment and not have to worry about anything else. And yeah, recently I've actually just had another surge of enjoying Rocket League. It's weird, I go through these phases where I'm like, okay, that's it, uninstalling the game and never looking at it again, to, oh my god, this is the only game I want to play, let me play it. I'm at that latter phase now where Rocket League is the only game that I'm playing each week, and I dabbled into Thief Simulator and Car Mechanic Simulator, which were two really good games, and I think I'll probably just try making as many Rocket League videos as I can and seeing if my content develops. Like, I know a plan to, like, a good YouTube channel is to have a bit of a plan of what types of videos, and I think I'm catering more towards probably, I know they're quite boring, but just gameplay, because I think that's where like I'm at my best as well. Because as you all know, and for those of you that have followed me for ages, I'm not the best editor, and like I don't expect you to think that, oh, I can make cinema quality videos that everyone's going to be amazed with. And it's like, no, that's not quite me. I think I'm in it for more like the personality and just, you know, building that community slowly. You know, eventually, like when we're back to a bit of a community again, and we've got regular commenters and people tuning in for the videos each week, I can host some community tournaments with each of you and chat in the comments section. Also, you know, if I'm not too sure if any of you will probably watch me on Twitch, because, you know, if I'm even making a video that's post-recorded and still trying to think of what to talk about, I'm not too sure it'd be too interesting on stream. But hey, you know, we could have a look at these things, and just, I think I'm creating these videos for you in a way. And it could be just, you know, if you're having a shit day and you want something to turn on, something relaxing that's not going to be all up in your face, you know, you can just tune into my videos, play it in the background if you want. Don't play it at all, play it on mute, play it blindfolded. Who knows? It's up to you. But hey, if I can brighten up someone's day, or even just put a smile on your face, then hey, that's what I'm doing it for. So now, as you can see, like, look at these trickery skills. I know I actually haven't been commenting on any of the gameplay. It's almost just been in the background as a podcast almost. Do we want to have Jack's podcast over Rocket League? Probably not. I'd have to probably actually use my degree and create scripts and all that, and more work. Yay! But no, this is the one It's level 18. Sorry, I'm reading on my preview screen and it looks like level 10, but it's level 18, I'm pretty sure. This is the one that it's this just jump here. I cannot seem to get it right. Like, alright, look, it's patience, flick up, do a 360 and can't catch it again. No. Whoa, flick up, 360 again and can't catch it again. Like, I don't get how I can be so well at some of these levels and then just be completely and utterly terrible at the others. That's with Rocket League. You can be the most amazing godlike player for 1 second in your life, and then the next day you turn it on, you can't even hit a ball to save your life. It's weird, man. Like, I can never get my consistency. My words are all tangled tonight. I can never get any consistency with Rocket League, and I think partially it's due to just not being able to play it all the time. We're so close with getting that into the goal, but again, these bollards, like my nemesis. I'm going to go to sleep tonight and all I'll be seeing is bollards chasing me. Like, I don't want it, man. Must admit though, there are some pretty cool workshop maps on the Rocket League game, but yeah, with Rocket League going free to play, I actually am so tempted to convert both of my profiles, or my Rocket League accounts onto the one Epic Games account, only because you get this one title and it's established in the year that you started playing, which for me was in 2016. So, you know, I want to rock the established in 2016 title to look like a veteran of the game and rock my legacy wheels and blah blah blah. But yeah, I don't know, it's just annoying though. If it goes to the Epic Games store, like, where's the support for the workshop? So look, I don't know, I don't work at Psyonix, but some of their decisions, I don't know if it was for money or if they're genuinely wanting to improve the game. Yeah, like, it's difficult, but I guess some hard decisions have to be made, and you can't always be hoping to like choose one thing and expect it to turn out as you expected. But I think regardless of what happens, I'll probably still be playing Rocket League from day to day anyway. I've invested so much into it, and I think I don't know what clicked, but the other week I was just like, look, I really want to get back into YouTube videos, because something that not only took my mind off of things, but also it's good, like, it's fun, and you know, it's a hobby that I can learn to remaster. Not saying that I mastered it in the first time. Like, I remember even watching my videos about racing rivals back a while ago, and I'm just thinking, like, why was I making these? I'm just stumbling across over my words right now, but hey, it was something fun. Got to do something unique. But then, I don't know, what do you guys think? Has YouTube just become so mainstream now that, like, every kid in school's like, oh, my dream job's to be a YouTuber? But either way, people are going to make their bread one way or another. If it's to keep a roof over their heads, then hey, that's good for them. And I'm not going to like bag people out for wanting to choose a certain career path. I mean, you know, I started a writing degree and I'm in like a field completely unrelated to that. And hey, it's just weird how life pans out sometimes. I feel like this podcasty episode that I've created tonight's actually, it's gone all over the place. It's lopsided, it's chunky, and hey, that's me. Nothing's gonna be too straight, like to plan every time. I'm pretty sure my next video though will be a lot more planned, similar to my previous one about the 5 tips. I'm probably going to do it on that kind of basis with Rocket League going free to play soon, so keep an eye out for that. We've almost hit our 15-minute mark as well, and for those of you who are still watching, like, what are you doing? You just watched 14 minutes of me just blabbering on like a blubber and just talking. Sometimes I do get sick of my own voice when I'm recording. I'm like, man, do you really need to just say all that? I don't know, like, personally, I'm not much of a talker. I tend to be the one in the background just observing people, being, you know, looking out, seeing what other people have to say, listening. I'm a great listener, I'll have you know, so this is like the complete polar opposite of what I normally am. And I think, you know, it's just being comfortable with the content that I produce and who I'm producing it for. Mind you, I've only got my real OG subscribers and viewers here, and hey, like I said in the start of the video, I appreciate you all. It does mean a lot that, I get to speak with you, or speak to you through a screen essentially, and just hang out with you. Like, hey man, let's crack open a cold one with the boys and just chill out together. I mean, during COVID, it's probably going to be cracking a cold one with the boys over Zoom for the next 2 years. Who knows? Alright, we've almost made it. Oh, we're so close again. Alright, can you get it? Focus, Jack, focus. No. Oh my god. I think we'll have one go before the 15-minute mark's over. If not, we're gonna be out of here. Oh, focus. And he's muffed it. So that ends today's episode. Thank you all for tuning in to watch this episode of the Dribbling Challenge number 2. See you next video, guys.